Look what finally came in today. The iPhone 17e. I'm pretty excited about this one, not just because of the phone. This is my first unboxing on the channel, going live here. And this one came in, so I haven't even opened it up yet, but we'll go through it together as I open it up. And if you're new to this channel, I'm Slim Hoody. Make sure to hit subscribe if you want more of this type of content, just unboxing, reviewing phones. All right, let's get into it. Now, a quick backstory on this one. Last week, I did make a video on the iPhone 17e, going over some of the specs and what changed from the 16e that came out last year. Now, I'm just going to go through the phone and see what my first impressions of this thing is. All right, so again, Apple usually has a slim box, keeping it minimal. So I mean, I like that. So let's go ahead and open this up. See, I'm trying not to mess up anything here. Throw this to the side. All right. Why am I struggling to open this up? All right, let me... Oh, this looks nice. This looks nice. Now you can see the single camera in the back. I was thinking of getting the soft pink one. I believe there were 3 color options: the white, black, and the soft pink. But I went ahead with the black matte one. I usually always get the black ones. I think I had blue one time with the iPhone, but this one is pretty nice. Oh, it feels good too. That's the thing. Like, I didn't expect it to feel this good because it's a budget phone. But Apple did their thing with the design, at least with the build. It feels, I mean, it's small, it's comfortable to hold. Looks nice. And again, as far as what else is in the box, looks like it's just the cable. Of course, I mean, that's standard Apple. They've been doing that since iPhone 12, so you already know what it is. If it's a new iPhone, then you'll have to get the charger. There's nothing else. And after that, is there any even paperwork? That's it. Okay. All right, nothing else in the box. Just the cable and the phone. All right, we can set that aside for now. Ooh, that feels good. Let's get into it now. All right, taking this off. Oh, this does look nice. Again, it feels nice to hold, really. And it's light. It's not heavy. It's a 6.1 inch. So, I mean, yeah, it feels good. The single camera in the back. Still has a 48 megapixel fusion. The only thing is the notch. You don't have the pill-shaped one. So, you won't have the dynamic island with this phone. All right, let's turn this one up. Let's power this on. You still got your USB-C cable with the USB-C. And again, with the build with this one, this is the aluminum frame. And it feels premium, I can't even lie. All right, it's turned on. So give me a minute. I'm going to set this up. I know you guys ain't come here just to watch me set the whole thing up, so we'll speed through it. And then I'll be right back when it's, at least I've gone through most of the setup, then I'll be back. All right, I'm back. It looks like the setup is almost complete. It took a little bit longer than I expected. And again, this feels really good so far. I mean, the display, it's an OLED display, so it looks really good. Siri, no, I don't need to. And Siri is really not that great, so I don't need to set you up right now. Get started. Okay, we're here. And again, this also has the A19 chip, so the latest chip is in it. That's a good thing. Yeah. No. we don't need to worry about that right now. Location sharing, no. Yeah, so this looks good. The OLED display, everything looks good on this, and it feels smooth and quick. This thing wants to set up everything right now. Yeah, so this looks really good. It has Apple Intelligence. Looks like it's syncing my messages right now, so that one is not set up. Let's just go through, check out certain things on the web, apple.com. I tried a couple of things here, see how it feels. I mean, I can't up if you have an older iPhone, let's say you have an iPhone 11, 12, or 13, this is a massive jump. Based on how it feels right now, you will notice the difference, especially with the A19 chip. And then the OLED display is really nice. So I mean, for a phone that's $599, that's a really good deal. I'm impressed a little bit. The only thing is, if you have with the iPhone 16e, this one has a MagSafe, so they just put that in. So that's a good thing. That's an upgrade right there. The iPhone 16e last year did not have a MagSafe. So if you have your MagSafe accessories, the charger in your car when you're driving around with those MagSafe phone holders, this one will work with it now since it has a MagSafe. And also the battery charges faster, and it has a better battery than the iPhone 16e. My only thing is with this one, if you already have like an iPhone 15, iPhone 16 Pro or up, I wouldn't get this phone. It wouldn't be for me. Right now, I currently have an iPhone 17 Pro Max. So this phone, I wouldn't be using this phone on the daily because the other one is just way better. And as far as cost cutting, honestly, me personally, if let's say I had an iPhone 12 or one of those older phones and I'm trying to get something that's affordable, I would most likely go with the iPhone 15 instead. Although it has an older chip, I mean, you wouldn't notice much of a difference using it, but you would get a better camera. You would have the dynamic island, and just a lot of things would be better. And you will get it at a cheaper cost, or maybe around the same price. I was looking at Amazon, and I'll put it up on the screen here. Amazon is selling this for like, I believe like $575. Not this, but the iPhone 15 Pro. So you can find good deals with a phone that probably performs a little bit better, or is at least like certain things or more upgraded. But this isn't a bad phone. The only thing is, if you're trying to get something more affordable, you could find better options. But I mean, this is nice though. It feels good. It's quick. We have games on here. I won't finish setting this up now. And the performance should work. So even like I don't have any games set up. Do I have anything? Nope. I need to download it. But I'll go ahead and try out this phone this week. Let me know in the comments if you do want me to do a full review. If I have any comments or anyone asking to do the full review, I'll go ahead and try this out for a week and then give you guys the full review. One thing I did forget to mention, I mean, it's not too much of a difference as far as the 60 hertz. This one is still 60 hertz. I mentioned it last time. If you're coming from a phone with the ProMotion or an Android that has the refresh rate from like 1 to 120, you will feel a difference. I'm tripping on my words, but you'll notice a difference. However, I mean, to me, it wouldn't be a deal breaker just going with the phone now. I was like, it's not that big, but again, it's up to each your own. But this isn't a bad phone, though. I like it. All right, so again, let me know if you guys want me to do a full review of the phone, the iPhone 17e. If I do get some requests in the comments, I'll go ahead and do that next week. And again, if you want more content like this, more reviews, I'm going to try to see what phones we can get to review, and just to go over some of the settings as well. That'll help you guys out when you are setting up your own phones. All right. Like always, I'm Slim Hoodie, keeping it simple over here. If you want more content, like, subscribe. Peace.